Right, that was us live. We are going live half an hour earlier than planned, but we will wait for a few to get on the chat before we start cracking on with this with today's analysis. We will start off on Bitcoin, and then we'll run over some altcoins and have a look at some questions towards the end. Today's video is going to be about a undervalued altcoins, which I think that can make some massive gains over the course of this next bull run that we have coming up. Get a few minutes, start smashing that like button, and then we'll start cracking on. Why you don't talk about VGX? I talk about VGX quite a lot. I've done quite a lot of videos in the past, but I'll add that to my list and I'll check it out. I'll get a few people on and let me know where you're from in the chat, and then we'll jump into some price analysis. How are we doing, guys? What's up? So we'll start off on Bitcoin, and as you can see, we did hit some all-time highs at 58,327, and we have rejected, and we have started to come down. Usually, if you watch a lot of my videos, then you would see that I do target the 618 level on Fibonacci quite a lot, and as you can see, we are coming down to this level now. We have pretty much hit that 0.5, which is a 50% retracement of that entire move, and I do believe that we will come down to this level at some point, potentially over this next coming week. But then, I mean, we could bounce up here from here and start to create some new all-time highs. But if you look at this move here, and we'll have a look at how much that retraced, say from like there to that high. We did a 50% retracement there, so that means this, to be honest, could be the end of a dump. But we always have to look out for the possibility to come down to 618 level. So that is my just view on Bitcoin before we run into some altcoin analysis. Potentially come down to here, but if not, this last move here did a 50% retracement and pop back up. So we could, in theory, if history repeats itself, start pushing on and creating some new all-time highs. Potentially looking at some of these fib extensions at 66k and 76k, but that's for another day. Let's just check up on the chat. How are we doing? How about cake? I've got cake on my list. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run over some of the altcoins that I think are undervalued first, and then I'll run over some questions and whatever people want towards the end of the video. RSR, tell you what. So I'll start off anyway. I'll start off by looking at Ethereum USDT. As you can see, we have done a 50% retracement here. So that could be the same as BTC. We have done that 50% retracement, so the dump could be over. As you can see, we have hit that 50% to AT. So in reality, I mean, I prefer the 618 level. We could drop down to 1,118. But, I mean, we have this level here, which we have bounced back up. So we could, in theory, open up on Monday and start to go green and start pushing up. I'm talking about Ethereum because I do think it is undervalued. If you look at the BTC pair on a weekly time frame, we'll have a zoom right out. Look how undervalued we are against BTC. I'm taking, yeah, that date there, that's when we hit the all-time highs on Ethereum. That will have been back in 2018. And we have done a massive retracement. We are majorly undervalued on the BTC pairing. I do think we do need to start to push on, close above this this level of monthly resistance, and we can really start to push on. If you're looking at a price, how much we are undervalued on the BTC pair, 310% before we even get to all-time highs. And all-time highs will be smashed on the USDT and the BTC pairing at some stage. Welcome to everyone who's just joining the chat. If you are new here, start smashing that like button, and then we'll run over some altcoin price analysis soon. So that is Ethereum. If you're looking to buy and you're still not bought in yet, and you're thinking, right, where do I buy? We could, in reality, this could be the bottom here. You could still have some orders placed at 1,118, but I think, again, if you put some orders in at pretty much $1,300, I think that is a good area, considering what we've been up to just over $2,000. I think the chances are that buying in at these levels, even if it drops, just top up. Even if it went down to these levels, I would not be worried. I can't see it going down there. This is the lowest I think it would potentially go, but I think this current level here could be the bottom. So we just need to monitor it and hope that tomorrow we open up nice and we do start to push on. So that's Ethereum. I'm just going to run a few of my through some of my altcoins which I think are undervalued, and then we'll start answering some questions. Can you save this dip? Dips are for buying, mate. If I sound like I'm dying, it's got a bit of man flu. So yeah, we have done a 50% retracement there. So let's take a look at Zilliqa. This is another project which I think is massively undervalued. We have been. This is the this is Huobi chart. We have been all the way up to 23 cents at some stage. I mean, from current prices, let's just get rid of that. We have a long way to go in this. From current prices up to all-time highs, we still have 130% to make up. I think it's early days. I think this is a multi-dollar coin at some stage in the future. The supply, I mean, we currently have around 10 billion in circulation. For the market cap, we do go off the circulating supply, not the total supply. So I don't think this could push up to $30-40 billion market cap easy at some stage over the course of this next year to 18 months, depending how well we do in this bull run. But I do think that this is massively undervalued. If you are looking at some entry points on Zilliqa, let's just drop down to a 4-hour time frame. As you can see, they've got some solid levels here. We have bounced up off this weekly support at 0.092, and we are currently using this level of daily support at pretty much 10 cents. I think any buys around this level will be a nice buy for the long term. Fortunately for me, I bought down here somewhere lower than that. I bought around 1 cent, 2 cents in fact, sorry. I bought down here, so I mean, look how far we've gone so far. It's absolutely mega. So yeah, I think this could be a good area to buy. We've got a lot of headroom to make up. This is definitely a multi-dollar asset at some stage in the future. Hopefully coming up very soon. I'll just take a quick look at VeChain when we'll go into some. Can you pump BTC? I wish I could, to be honest. To be honest, I would rather pump altcoins now. I think BTC has had its fun. I think some of us altcoin lovers, I think we need to get a pump. So this is VeChain. Again, if you just look at a BTC pairing first on the weekly time frame, massively undervalued here. I mean, we've still got 243% to make up on the BTC pairings. So I think that is massively undervalued. The USD dollar pair has done really well. We have done a retracement, 61%, so I think that could be a good time to buy in. But let's just drop right down to the 4-hour and have a look at this entire move here. So we'll take that as a start of the move up to the top. We hit them all-time highs at 6 cents. We have lost this 618 level. If you get lucky, you could fill some orders down here at 0.034. I think that could be a nice area to potentially place some orders. But I do believe that VeChain is massively undervalued. Right, so I've got a list here of projects to go through from which people have asked me to check out in price analysis. What I'm going to do is just first out check RSR. I'm a massive fan of RSR, and they've got a big month coming up in March, as said by the team. So I think things are going to start to get very, very tasty. Loads of you jumping in chat now. If you're just joining the stream, start smashing that like button and we'll get a few more people in the stream. Also, just if you've got any projects you'd like me to cover, and drop them in the comments. So this is RSR. We've done quite a significant retracement from them. I mean, you could say this was a starter move up to the top there. If you take that move all the way up to the top, we did a full retracement. Look at that wick there. Full retracement and pop back up. We have rejected, so I think that if you're looking to fill some orders, I think this area is a good level at 0.043. I think that's a nice level to potentially buy. Anything under 5 cents, in my opinion, is a good buy. We've got a potential mainnet looming over the course of this next few weeks, or at least the announcement, should I say. So things could start getting tasty. We just need to wait for BTC to carry out its correction, and then things will start to push on. So that's RSR. So I'm going to start going through this list that I've got. Somebody wants me to check out BTT. BTT US dollar. We'll check it out on Bitfinex. I do not know what this project is, but I'm going to check it out anyway. We've done quite a significant pump there. I mean, I take it. Let's just drop onto the daily time frame first. So I'm going to have a look on CoinMarketCap, see what this is. BTT. BitTorrent. Let's have a look where the all-time highs has been. So that is Oh, 44%. We hit the all-time high 7 days ago, so let's just have a quick look at this. Yeah, that's the all-time highs there. What you need to do is have a look at some potential areas that you could invest. And we will take... we've done quite a big retracement already. Let's have a look at the entire move here from top to bottom. Looks like this for 618 level is going to be a nice area. We've bounced up off it 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5 times. We've bounced up off that area. So this level here looks like it is a nice liquidity area. So if you're looking to buy, that could be a nice area to buy there at 0.00102361. That is some long numbers there. So that is some potential orders to place there. I'm not going to go into further price analysis, but I think that could be a nice level to break there. Major break level to break here is the all-time highs, and we can start pushing on. BTT is useless, it was pumped. I'm not too sure about a project, to be honest, mate. I am just doing some price analysis there for somebody, but I have heard about it, but it's never really took me interest. Seen a few people mentioning Reef. We'll jump into some Reef price analysis now. Where's Reef on my list? We're on a quite a significant downtrend here, but if you zoom right out, there's so much FUD that's been with this project, it's been ridiculous. It's actually annoyed me the amount of FUD, and that's all it is. It's just people talking shit. Let's just take a look at the entire move here from bottom to top. We've done a 5,000% move, which is absolutely massive. It is a new project, got some massive partners, and I think things are going to start to get good with this project very, very soon. Let's just have a look at the 4-hour time frame. We have done quite a big retracement already. We have done a we're coming to my buy zone here. This is a 61% retracement level. We are downtrending. The chances are we potentially could come down to this daily support 0.021. But I think it would be a wick down if BTC did shit the pants. But I think things are looking good. Every project look like this, I wouldn't worry. I bought some around here, I bought some around here, I bought some around here. So my average is about level pegging still, so I think that's a good area to potentially buy. First major target though is breaking above 5 cent, which is around there. Once we do break above 5 cent, then I'm going to jump into a separate video solely on price analysis for Reef. So that is a first level there to break through. We'll just put that on so it gives us an area to break through. So that is the first target for Reef. Right, let's have a look in the chat, see what's going on there. Your thoughts on Cardano fork tomorrow? It's probably already been priced in, to be honest. You get a lot of these pumps that are already priced in, and when it does happen, everybody sells on the actual the news itself, and when it happens. How do you feel on XMR? Not a massive fan of privacy coins. I actually here's a story for you. I used to work for a privacy coin. I'm not going to say its name because it's an absolute shit coin, but that's what happens when you first start in crypto. You try and jump on every bandwagon going, and I worked for a privacy project for around 18 months, and ever since that I've fucking hated privacy coins, so I don't really look at them, to be honest. And I've never invested in XMR. It just doesn't float my boat, to be honest. I think with privacy coins, there seem to be the projects that are looking to get away from tax and get away from government led projects, but I think trying to get away from the government is fucking going to be hard work. And I mean, tax on crypto assets is not the best thing, but it shows that the specific government in that region are accepting it. So I mean, we don't like paying tax, but I think some of these privacy coins try to get away from it and blank user funds, so I don't like it. Any TA on Utrust? Let's have a look. I hold some Utrust, not too sure how much like, but where's Utrust down here? Let's get rid of our old TA. So this is Utrust versus Tether. This is the HIP BTC chart. Done quite a big retracement here. I mean, it's close to a full retracement, so we could. Where shall we take this move? Let's go look on the daily time frame. Let's put the fib on from, say this is the start of a move here, this down wick up to the top. So we have done a 61% retracement on the entire move. That's going back to 10th of January. We popped right up to 56 cents. We have lost this level here, so let's get rid of that. We have done a 61% retracement. We've pretty much bounced up with area 3 times now. We do have some monthly support down at 25 cents, so that could be potentially an area to place some buys if the market does allow it, if it does start coming down. So look through this list. So I've got a few on this list to check out. I've got Raven, which is RVN. This is for Kareem. He's asked for this a few times, so let's get rid of that. So this is just, let's drop into a 4-hour time frame. Get rid of that previous TA. So let's have a look here. We would say that this is the start of a move here. We popped up, we retraced, and then that signals the start of a move. We've done a big retracement, a 78% retracement to the nose, 4 wicks in and around that area, which have pretty much closed on that level and put back up. That could be the end of a dump for Raven coin. I know there's quite with Ethereum going full staking soon, Ethereum miners will have nothing to mine, so I think that a lot of people are potentially looking at Raven coin to mine. It is a decent project to mine. It was dead for ages. If we just zoom right out, look, it will. I've got some loader levels down here. Let's just drop into the weekly. Yeah, we're dead for ages. I mean, it's just absolutely banged up here. I think a lot of people must be either investing or mining it or whatever, but this shows that there's some interest there. So if you're looking to buy, we've done a good retracement, so 12 cents. To me, that's a good area to buy. I can't see us dropping down to a full retracement level. There's always a possibility, but I think that's a nice area to buy there. See, there's a fair few people just joining chat. If you're new to this channel, make sure you're subscribed and start smashing that like button, and we'll get a few more people in the room. So that's Raven coin done, Reef done. Let's have a look at Nano USD. Johnny's asked it, so we'll look at Nano. So this is on the 4-hour time frame. We'll take that at the bottom of the move there, all up to the top. Every chart pretty much looks the same. We've all done some yearly highs, and we've done 61% retracement levels already. So we have done a significant drop. You could say that potentially we're forming a bit of a we're looking for a breakout here, really. I mean, I think this could be the end of a dump too. What I'm looking for is a break up above this downtrend for us to then start targeting some higher levels. But if you're looking to buy in, I think that $4.70 is a nice level to buy. Like I say, most projects have done a 47% 61% retracement already. Yeah, I see what you mean there. Yeah, pretty much it will be a retracement and a continuation. Yeah, I think a lot of projects. This dip is healthy. I mean, let's just look at BTC here. Let's zoom out and look at the daily. If you see, it's not always straight up. We had a pop up here, we retraced. We've had a pop up here, we've retraced. This could be the end of a dump. I mean, the chances are we could come to 61% at 40k. But this could be the end of a dump here. I mean, you could say we could hit around there. We could hit there potentially. What levels up? 41,700. That was a previous high before we did drop down. I remember we carried on pushing up, but that could be a potential level there. But also we could also hit the 61% retracement level. Mark, thoughts on Polkadot? I never actually looked at Polkadot. I still think it's massively undervalued, even though we're at 30, what are we now? $32. I still think it's undervalued. If you look at the market cap of Polkadot, I think this could be on the same level as what are we at? $29 billion. I think we can be on the same level as Ethereum at some stage. That's currently 155 billion. Same for Cardano. I didn't realise it were all the way up there. Even Binance coins have pushed up really high recently, but I think Polkadot will be at least $100 billion asset on this next major run that we have. Could be in the next few months, it could be towards the end of the year, but I do think a lot of money is going to flow into Polkadot once parachains are up and running. Hackin, H-A-I. I've actually looked at that before. I don't think it's on Binance on the. Let's look at USDT pair. So this is Hackin. Harmony One. Yeah, I'll look at Harmony One as well. What ticker is it? What ticker is Harmony One? Just drop it in comments. So this is Hackin. Let's just put a fib on this. Could say that's starting over. Again, this is a very similar situation across all altcoins. We have done 61% retracements everywhere. So, I mean, we have popped back up to this 38%. We've rejected out here and we are starting to push down. We are in a downtrend. If you look at this from top to bottom, we are downtrending here. So, I mean, if you're looking to fill some orders, then you could still pretty much target this area down here. I think that could be a nice area. Pretty much 0.097 cents. So that's Hackin. First major area was to try and break above. I think 20 cent could be the first major target there. I'll just put that on 20 cent. So that's the first major level to break through. So that is Hackin. Potential buy zones there. I think it could be a nice level at 0.097. So let's have a look at one. I've heard a lot of people talking about one for probably well over a year now, but I've just never even looked into it, to be honest. I've never even done a TA on it. It's a daily time frame. I'm presuming, is that the all-time highs at 0.038? Let's have a look on. Let's have a look on here. How many one? All-time high, yeah, 14 days ago. So that gives us. So that's definitely all-time highs there. We'll mark it up. So that's the first area to break through. But if we just look at this in a bit of a price perspective and have a look at some potential areas to buy. Let's have a look from the fib here. So we did do a 61% retracement. We popped back up. We nearly got to the 236 level and we rejected. Same with this really. We are downtrending. But I mean, you could say we nearly broke a downtrend. If we just put a trend line off from there to there, you could say that is potentially going to still further come down. So if you're looking to buy, I still think that we still could come down to this level here at 0.0187. That could be a nice level to buy. But if you're looking to invest, I wouldn't worry about counting too many cents here and there. If you're looking to buy, we've done a good retracement already, so I'd just buy it at these prices, to be honest. But just monitor it. You could even get down there, and if the market does, if BTC does drop another 3 or 4 grand, we could hit some prices down here at 0.013. Have you seen Beeple's B20 token? Best alt play right now, in my opinion. Beeple's. Is it? How new is it? I have heard about somebody talking about Beeple's. It's not on there, is it? When it's B20, it must sound like it's Binance. Is it on CoinGecko? Oh, sorry, is that the right one? Is it, John? B20. $9. Circulating supply 10 billion. Yeah, alright, Joe. Not Joe, sorry. Alpa. I'll check GRT in a second. I did a video on GRT yesterday. Most of the price analysis is on there. I might have to mute you in a minute, Alpha. Joking. So B20, is it on what exchanges are we on? I'll have a look at it in a second. It's only on Uniswap, so it might be on here. B20 USD. I'm taking it as that one. I'm taking it as that one. 13th of February we've listed, so I can't really do any price analysis on that, to be honest. You can't do anything with 2 days data, 2 weeks data, but I mean, if we could go right down into hourly, look, it's pretty much sideways, isn't it? You could put a fib on from this level down here, for example, this level here, up to that top. Pretty much a 50% retracement there. If you're looking to buy, I mean, it depends how strong the project is, but if you're looking to buy, you could do some potential buys at $8.34 if the market does allow. But just need to monitor and see what goes on. I don't know a project's term, so I can't really talk about it too much, to be honest. 2 days, then moon. Yeah, potentially. I think we've got a good chance of become moon soon. I'm dying with cold. I've already looked at refrank, so what do I need to look at? GRT before the chat goes absolutely mental. GRT, I've probably got the same setup from yesterday. If we just drop into the 4-hour time frame, get rid of that shitty box there. This is going to be the same for most projects. I mean, let's take the that wick there up to the top. We've lost this 618 level, so you might potentially feel some buys down here at $1.23. We have been all the way up to $2.88. I put a massive price tag on this. I think we can start to push up in a few weeks here, but I think we can hit this year. I did a price prediction video. I think it can really hit $20 at some stage this year. But we just need to be wary of what's going on in the market currently. We are downtrending here from this level, so I mean the trend is going to continue, and we could fill some orders down at $1.23 if the market does allow. Panda, can I check out AVAX, which is Avalanche? I've got it on my list somewhere. Oh, did I? There it is. It's mad how much similar all these charts look. Well, let's just drop into a daily time frame. I can't for a bloody drop. It looks like we're coming down to 78% retracement level. I think that could be a nice area to buy. At $21.45. The next target row, we need to break up and start pushing back up towards $30. I think once we do break above $30, we can pretty much start to retarget some of those. We have done a massive drop there. If you're holding this and you bought up and around these prices, do not worry. It will go back up, but first major target, we've got to break through $30 to continue pushing up. Like I say, the same with all altcoins. Do not worry about this price. The entire market, if you look to the right hand side of my watch list, it's been absolutely dry bummed. So everything's dropping. I've got a few in the green, BTC pairs, because yeah. Phantom. What ticker's Phantom? Right, so here's Phantom. I'm taking this as the right one. This is against the dollar. FTM. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. We'll have a look at it against the dollar. We're doing quite a big retracement here. Let's have a look at on the daily time frame. I'm taking that as the highs. I'm not sure where this project has been before. That is flatlining. Pretty much what date? Yeah, so presuming this is the new all-time highs that were created very recently. A lot of projects, especially altcoins, recently have created some new highs. Let's have a look at this. We've lost that 61% retracement level there. We're currently at 40 cents. chances are we could come down to test this 78% retracement level at 30 cent. Could be a good level to potentially place some orders. I've got no EMAs on here. Let's see if it's on trading view. Oh yeah, it's on here. It's a bit better to do some analysis. So we'll just put a fib on again from that move there up to the top. So yeah, I think the 78% retracement level could be a nice area to buy it, pretty much 30 cent. But if we just put the EMAs on, I use the 8 and the 13. Let's just drop into a 4 hour. We have had a bearish cross there, so I mean we are coming down, and you would expect that we could come down and test this level down here at the 78% retracement level. The EMAs are still very, very bearish with that cross being there. So we could still come down and then target that level at 31 cent. Do you know Unistake? I've not looked into Unistake. Issue is nowadays there's that many new projects coming. I work full time and then I'm trying to do crypto outside, and there must be about 10,000 projects now. It's hard to keep up with them all. So I mean I try to keep more up to date with what I'm holding. I just don't have enough time to research other ones. Reef. Yeah, I've already looked at Reef. This was a setup. Where's Reef? I was saying it could potentially come. I would buy up pretty much anything around these levels. We've come into my buy zone here. The EMAs are bearish, so we are coming down. I think 0.025 could be a nice level to buy in if you have not bought in already. Any thoughts on HNT, which is helium, and HNT mining Wi-Fi router? I've not looked into it, to be honest, so I couldn't really say. Let's get rid of EMAs. Sparta, that's what somebody mentioned. I've got a nice bag of Sparta, but look at that, we've done a major retracement. This is against Binance BNB, so let's just have a look if we've got a different chart, because I want to have a look at it against the dollar. Spartan Protocol USD, that's the one. So I like this project. If you ever looked at Synthetics, which is the built on the Ethereum chain, this is pretty much a synthetic blockchain but built on BNB. It is very, very high risk currently because it is a low market cap. We just look at the market cap on Sparta. 60 million market cap, so that is low. You would class that as a low cap. So we've got, let's have a look at this. We've done quite a big retracement already. If we look at the entire move from bottom to top, yep, again we've lost that 61% retracement level, so we could potentially come down here to 0.067. We've been all the way up to $2.44. I looked at my holdings of the day before it shot down. I was up about times 14. And then it's dropped down, but that's how it is. I'm a long-term investor, me, so I will be holding on for dear life. So that is that. Potential buy zones at 0.67 cents, so I would buy anything around here. I think I managed to buy in down here quite luckily. Somebody gave me a tip about it ages ago. I looked into Sync and their crypto bonds. I've not actually, but I did a podcast yesterday. If none of you know, I do a podcast with Crypto Mobster. Let's just see if I can find it. Where's search button up here? So this is my podcast here. If you do not know, we do a podcast every Monday morning, so that is what we do, and we did talk about crypto bonds on there. I've not actually looked into them. I know that they are very similar to NFTs. It's just a different way of doing it, so I need to look into them, but I've not looked at Sync, to be honest, mate. Let's just have a look at it with some price analysis for you. If it's on here. No, it's not. Let's see how new is Sync. Sync Network USD. So we've got on this chart. I take it that's the all-time highs at 18 cent. Massive retracement again. We've dropped all the way down. I mean, look at that form move. How much is on the percentage? From the highs to current prices, we dropped 74%, 75%, which is absolutely massive. I think if you're looking to buy in any altcoins now, I think now is the time. We have done some significant retracements. A lot of them have done 61% and 78% retracements. So now could be a nice time to buy in if you have not bought in already. In any altcoin spins, I think there's so many altcoins that are undervalued now. I think we just need to buy and hold, to be honest. That is potential. So if you're looking to buy, I'd just buy anywhere around those levels. I think it's a good level to potentially buy there. I've already checked Zilliqa out. I'll tell you what, I will take a look at is Voyager. I know a few people asked. I have done videos on Voyager before. Let's have a look what's going on here. We did create some highs up at 7.33. The all-time high on this is $10. So that's still a way to go. I think when we do start onboarding the rest of the world, like Europe and Australia, I do think that Voyager will grow, and it is a solid project. So let's just have a look at this in terms of a price analysis and have a look at where we could go. So let's just put a fib on from the entire move, top to bottom. If you're looking to buy, I mean, look at that. We did wick down. We did a 61% retracement at $4.25. But if you're looking to buy, we are failing to lose this level, really, the weekly level. If you look at it on a weekly time frame, we have not closed below that level there. So this is a solid area of weekly support. So we have not closed above it on the weekly. As you can see, we sat right on it now. So that could be, if you're looking to buy, that could be the area to buy around here. I think anything pretty much around $5 for Voyager is a good level to buy. Yeah, it used to be Ethos. I think it's been another name before as well. And if you're looking for Voyager on Binance and you can't find it, then search BQX. Here's a few more people just jumped onto a stream. Smash that like button if you are new to a stream. Drop any. Alright, Juice World, TRX. I never look at TRX because I can't stand Justin Sun. I've already looked at Reef. What is my favourite alt? My favourite altcoin is Polkadot. I think we've got a massive year coming up for Polkadot. We've got parachains coming out. Shall we have a look at Cake? I've got Cake on here. Let's have a look on this chart. Cake USD. Chairs creaking like mad. Cake's done quite a big retracement too. This Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap's getting an absolute ton of volume. I think that's going to be a place to buy. You're looking to buy some pancakes, then $8.27 could be a good area for you to buy. Saying about DOT. So this year we've got parachains coming out, which is parts of the blockchain which are split down that other projects can build on top of, a bit like ERC20s with Ethereum. But it will be limited, so there will only be 100 spots available for projects to build on top of Polkadot. There will be cherry-picked projects, and I think they will add to the ecosystem, and eventually Polkadot will rise in price, and I think that it is a ticking time bomb in my opinion. I remember it last year, was it? Let's just have a look at Polkadot. Last year I was saying, and Ash as well, I was saying that anything under $5 is an absolute steal. We was trading in and around this area. We was trading in and around this area for ages. since the new tokenomics came out in August, we're trading around there for ages, and we said it's free money. Anything in and around my area were nice. I bought all of my Polkadot sub $6. I think I bought at some that week there at $6. I think I bought some down here at about $3.80. It's one of my favourite projects, and I think all we have to do is pretty much hold, and it's going to be a big future. I've already taken a look at VeChain, but I'll just show you again what the setup was. This is VeChain. This is the area to buy at 0.034 if the market does allow. The entire market is shitting the pants at a minute, so things are starting to drop down, and I think this could be a nice area to buy. Wise guys, how are you doing, mate? You alright? Could you do some TA on Wise and give an overview of Wise in March? I could potentially give it an overview in March, but yeah, I'll have a look at is it on TradingView? I think it's against yeah, it's on Uniswap. Let's just have a look on the other chart. I'll have a look on the USD chart. It's good coin paprika because it does give you a all the US dollar charts too. We've not got much data on the dollar chart, that's only going back to January. Let's have a look on the ETH chart. Has it got any more data there? I'm taking it's quite new because there's not much data there at all, is there? Yeah, we've done a massive rise and then quite a significant drop, but that's nothing to worry about. Let's have a look at Wise here. So we're currently at 33 cent, 11% down in today's trading. All-time high, where has that been? Been up to 97 cent 2 months ago, 65% down. So we would expect that is a nice time to buy. I'm presuming it's a ERC20 token. 101 transfers, so it's widely used. 10,700 orders. It is traded on Uniswap. I'm not sure on the age of the project, but you would expect saying, look at that, wow, it's done a significant retracement, time to buy. If we just drop right down into the 4-hour time frame, yeah, it's just progressing down, isn't it? Can't really do much tea on that, to be honest. If you look at it on the dollar pair again, you're looking like we have bottomed out on the dollar pair. So personally, I'd just buy anything around these levels. If you are looking to invest, you know that we've been up to this level. We've been up to 82, 83 cent there. I think anything around these levels is a nice buy in my opinion. Yeah, don't launch until December 5th. So yeah, it's a very, very new project. I'll have a look at it next week. I'm off work next week, so I'll have a look into it for you, mate. Might even do a video for you. Do you ever compare the potential for Zilliqa, Reef and Harmony? So I've done a lot of analysis on Zilliqa and Reef. If you look on my previous videos, I've done a lot of videos out about Reef and Zilliqa, even price predictions. I think Reef should be good. Zilliqa is definitely going to be good. Take a look at Anchor. I'll look on your own. I'll look on the dollar. I don't even know what this project is, but we'll do some price analysis. This is a daily time frame. This, you would say, the start of a move, the bottom wick, popped our way up to, what do we jump up to? 0.041. We have done a 61% retracement, bounced back up. So you could say, I mean, a lot of products are looking like on a downtrend. This is on an uptrend. I mean, from bottom to top, you could say we are trending up. So the potential is that we may not get any closed bodies down here. If we do not get any closed bodies down towards the 618, we are going to continue up. The project is looking very, very bullish there, to be honest. The price, should I say, the chart does look bullish. It's a standard retracement. If you manage to pick some orders up down here, then good on you. We could still wick down to there, but I can't see us closing the daily bodies. If we do close the daily body below his trend line, we might start to push down. I mean, you could say we could be forming a downtrend, but that's nothing to worry about yet. So if you're looking to buy, potentially at 0.02032 could be a nice area to buy there. So that's anchor for you, mate. Let's have a look at this. Let's go back up to BNB. What's BNB doing? $200. I think I'm dying today. I'm going to do about another 10 minutes and then I'm going to get off because I've been hit by man flu. By the way, I'm not going to be putting timestamps on this video because I've covered about 30 projects, so it'll take me forever. Engine coin, let's have a look at Engine. I used to trade Engine quite a lot. It's a very wicky project. As you can see, look at some size at some of wicks here. Crazy project. I love this project. I like. I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, before NFTs came about, then we used to have the same thing, which is collectibles on the Engine, and they were big then. And I like Engine. I like what they're doing. I think I read line more all-time highs. Yes, it will have been. Pretty much close to the 61% retracement. It's like, you could say this for all the projects. If you're looking to buy, I'd still place some orders down there. We are on a potential downtrend. But if we do close a daily candle above that, or a 4-hour candle above that, we will push on and we might not come back down to these levels. But looks like we're going to reject off this area. But if you're looking to buy, then you could have some orders placed at around 46 cents. Holochain. I've seen a few people talk about Holochain, so let's have a quick look at that. I remember hearing about Holochain about 1.5 years ago, maybe even a bit longer. Holo USD. So look on the weekly time frame first. What a weekly candle that is. So let's have a look at this. Let's take this as a start on there. You can see that wick there. We wick right down, pushed up, created some new all-time highs at 0.004157130. And we have retrace. Look at that. 61% retracement. You think you get bored of me hearing that, but if you're looking for long-term investments, the 61% retracement level is king. You could put the fib on. For example, ignore this part of the chart here. If you saw the move going up here and you saw it starting to retrace, put a fib on from bottom to top and then look where the 618 level is and place some orders there, because it is king. You will fill some orders down at those levels. So that's Holochain. Potential buy zone down here. I'm not going to really put any targets because I don't know a project too well, to be honest. Did you take some profit on that, did you, Mikey? I'm not looking at PundiX. I can't stand that project. I saw something about staking Reef. I've not looked into it, to be honest, too much. Do you think ADA will dump big time tomorrow? I don't know, mate. It could do. You know, whenever an event happens in crypto, but it gets sold into, so it could do. But it's temperamental, and it could absolutely fly. Please comment about Reef. I like Reef. I'm buying Reef. I get quite a few referral rewards from Binance, and every referral I get, I just top up my Reef. I think it's, ignore all the FUD. It's a decent project. It's got a lot of partnerships. I think it's going to be good. Some people don't like Reef, probably because I've lost money on it. It is what it is. I'm not going to stamp on anyone's toes. If you like it, you don't like it. If you do, you do. Just ignore the FUD, in my opinion. I think this is a buy zone down here at 0.025. How much did Reeve pay you to talk about that? I've never spoken to the team, to be honest. You must be a proper fudster. ASKD, I've never heard that one. Or ASKO, I've not heard that one, to be honest, mate. I'll have a look at one more project and then I'm going to call that an end to a stream. TVK is quite a new one. I don't think there's any charts on it. I think Steve asked me to look at this last week. TVK. Ah, that's that one, yeah. I've got data going back to... Is that the right one, TVK? Is that Terror? If that's the right one, give us a shout. Justin's son's doing that bloody singing contest, isn't he? I think people are just talking about staking there. I think staking is the best thing to do when we are in a bear cycle. When you're in a bull run, a lot of staking requires you to lock up your funds. So personally, I wouldn't be locking up my funds in a bull run in case it absolutely moons. Do you think Link is very undervalued? I don't know, to be honest. I never really look at Link. I'll just have a look at this TVK. If that's right, who mentioned TVK in the chat? Daniel Batson. Is that right, TVK? Is that Terra Virtual? Is that right? Just let me know if it is him and I'll do some analysis. Oh my god. Who's that? Will Eyes? AMA? Yeah, that's right one. Okay. So I'm presuming that's a recent highs up at 94 cents. We have done a significant move up and a significant move down. But let's just take a look at the entire move. I mean, let's take a look at this move here from top to bottom. We've done a big retracement and we have done a nearly 100% retracement. So let's get rid of that. I want to go from a lower move, so we'll take this double bottom here up to the top. We've lost this 61% retracement level, so this could be a nice area here to buy in. If you look down here, we've traded in this area quite a lot, so potentially we might come back down, do a liquidity grab and then start pushing back up. So I think pretty much 29 cents could be a nice area to potentially buy in. Right, I think that's going to do it for the stream today. I do thank everybody who has tuned in. I try to do a stream a couple of times a week, work dependent, but yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Do smash that like button, and I'll catch you all next time.